So here again, hello boys. So this is the continuation and probably the end of we've come towards the end of the poem. So here lines number 80 to lines number 93, alright. So the poem goes like this. And children hitting you with sticks, fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do, they'll now begin to feel the need of having something to read. And once they start, oh boy, you watch the slowly growing joy that fills their hearts. They'll grow so keen, they'll wonder what they've ever seen in that ridiculous machine, that nauseating, foul, unclean, repulsive television screen. And later, each and every kid will love you more for what you did. So in these last lines, okay, lines number 80 to 93, the poet is trying to explain to us how the children are eventually going to sit down and read books instead of just sitting in front and watching the television, glued in front of the television. So the parents should not flinch, okay, again, should not be afraid of the kind of repulsion that the children are going to show once they throw the television set, and instead of which they install the shelf. Things will settle down, okay? In a week or two, when they will realize that they have nothing to do, where they find that there is no sense of entertainment, the only thing that is left in front of them is the great book that they're going to grab in, and that is going to make all the joys flow in. So that is why he says, oh boy, watch the slowly growing joy. That means the joy of seeing these little children grabbing books and reading. So that is what you will see, and that is going to bring in the real joy in your life. Not only in your life, but also in the life of your children, because one day when they grow up, they are going to thank you for installing the habit of reading in them. So the poet reassures the parents that once the children start reading the books, they themselves will realize what fantastic joys lies in the pages of those books. They will wonder why they were glued onto the TV and what all they've watched is just junk. Alright, it's all just wasted, it's all just nonsense. And he calls it obnoxious. Alright, now that he calls the TV obnoxious and it's a stupid thing. And even the children are going to realize that what all they have watched so far is all stupid, meaningless, because they have just made them lazy, sit and watch. And the joys of reading books surpasses the joy of anything. You can say, just sit, if you are not into the habit of reading, just stop whatever you are doing right now, what is engaging, what is taking most of your time right now, and try to grab a book that you think would be advisable and that you think would be a wonderful read for you. You just try sitting down. It's just going to bring all tears to your eyes because you're going to be really bored at first. But slowly, little by little, your curiosity is going to grow wild, your imagination is going to take flight, and you will start liking what you read. Alright, so it is also the same thing, the same message that the poet is trying to give to all parents and especially to children. So he says, the parents, he says that you will love the parents. The children are going to love the parents for throwing the TV away and for bringing the world of books closer to them. So this is your poem, and with the critical appreciation, I will be following that up with certain notes, because there are certain figures of speech that I haven't explained it to you, which I shall be explaining in the matter of time, in the form of notes, in the form of question and answers. So whatever possible ways that I can reach out to you, I will be explaining all this in the critical comments and critical appreciation that will be following in the next video. Thank you so much for listening, guys.